Hey guys, and well, welcome back to the channel. This video, we're going to be doing a top 10 LR tier list. I know, we love to do these. We love to do these. We do have some new units on it. Obviously, I think it's pretty obvious where they're going to be at, but we're going to talk about it anyways and do a new top 10 for this month because, again, these two new LRs are pulverizing for the meta and, yeah, and all that greatness. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about number 10, which is actually going to be Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I've been kind of debating moving him around on the list. I realized in my last list he wasn't even on it, and honestly, he's insane. Like, this unit's actually very, very good. He's very good defensively, very good offensively. I mean, he has a pretty decent link set. He's like in a million freaking categories. He's not much of an issue with him for the most part. He's a nuker, and he's just all around very freaking good. So I definitely want him to be on this list, and I even almost want to put him higher on the list, to be honest with you. So I might actually do that. Um, Actually, I might do that right here. Actually, thinking about it, and leave the blue fusion, like, cause okay, I think he's more fun than the blue fusions are, personally. Maybe like I could throw like him behind you. No, I don't know. I kind of like him a lot, honestly. Might leave him there, and like keep it like this. Again, we could change things while we go for sure, but personally, I don't know. Gohan's really good. I feel like putting him at number 10 is not right because like this dude's hitting like 4 or 5 million attack stats with really good defensive numbers, and he's in a million categories, and he's no issue. He has a good active skill. Like, he does it all. I think he's fine. I think I'm gonna leave him where he's at. I mean, or maybe I don't know. I gotta keep looking at it, but he's very good for what he is. He's definitely a turn oneer. Like, he could do insane things at turn one. Obviously, the blue fusions could do a lot, but it does take them 11 turns to get to their max. So that's something that you kind of keep in mind. Obviously, like I've said it a million times, I do like Vegeta a bit more than Gogeta. Mainly for the fact because he gets additional super attacks versus Gogeta. It's effective against all types. Personally, you could probably clear quicker with Gogeta because he's effective against all types, but honestly, I just like Vegeta a lot more. I think Vegeta is a pulverizing unit, but they're both obviously very, very good. But we've talked about the blue fusions to great extent. It's insane to have them so low on this list, but obviously when we move along, you'll see what I mean. Obviously, number 7 is UI Goku. UI Goku is absolutely amazing, like obviously with his dodges. So like we want to throw Gohan back and throw UI Goku there. I'm cool with that, but I do think Gohan overall is better than the blue fusions overall. Because again, most events you're not gonna be building up anymore, and this guy's really good and not. I mean, he's pretty decent in long events too. From the showcases I've done with him, and he's just fun. I feel like he's kind of like being forgotten about very quickly. I mean, he only came out like he's the most recent LR. Nobody's really talked about him much, but literally he has a book for his passive. Like here's the like he has a literal book, right? He's one of those units. Like he's built to be amazing. So don't get me wrong though, they're amazing too. But yeah, Gohan's still fantastic, bro. There's a medium chance of launching an additional super attack plus an additional, like look at this dude. Like he's insane. This guy's insane. The only reason why I'm probably gonna put UI Goku up there is because of his dodging capabilities. Obviously, 70% chance to dodge for 7 turns, and then turning it to 50% chance is still crazy for hard events and stuff like that. So dodging is obviously super OP in this game. So I'm definitely going to throw him there easily. Great link set, great categories. But honestly, like I could throw Gohan in front of him, but I think for the video's sake, I'm just gonna leave him there. That might just be like the best move, just to kind of leave him there. But as of right now, like I feel like you could definitely swap these two, because again, I feel like Gohan is extremely slept on, extremely slept on. So I definitely have to talk about him here. I just feel that, like I just feel like people just really don't talk about him, and I feel like it's literally like not cool because he's so freaking strong, dude. UI Goku is obviously very good too. Same attack buffs as the blue fusions. The only difference is he dodges instead of having the additional attack or being effective against all types, which is obviously extraordinarily good. So I think UI Goku definitely deserves to be at number 7. Moving on to number 6, Arjun. Arjun is a complete and utter monster, powerhouse, disgusting man. The only thing that kind of hurts him is that he's not. I mean, he's in a decent amount of categories. Like Space Traveling Warriors definitely was a huge buff for him, in my opinion. He's kind of like a boring unit. I mean, he's definitely like he's like the stronger version of Gogeta. I mean, he gets key, 200% attack and defense, performs a critical hit when, someone's, you have the attack down. Oh no, when target's stunned. Then he's effective against all types when they're, attack and defense down, and obviously that's very good. He massively lowers defense. His University 11 is actually not a bad category, so he's not a bad leader, right? And then he's also Universal Survival Saga lead, which is crazy. Key 3 and 150%. I have the best legendary summon leader skills in the game, which is sick. I love that about him. I think that's very cool that they decided to do that. And overall, he's just a really fun unit. Good active skill, pretty decent links, good categories. I love him. You could probably put him higher, but honestly, we're gonna go ahead and jump into that on who's above him for obvious reasons. We got Buhan. Usually I throw Buhan in front of Vegeta. I'm gonna be honest. I usually always put Buhan in front of Vegeta, but I do understand that Vegeta at his absolute maximum could do a lot more damage output, and he's also very good defensively in this form as well. Good link set, good categories. Obviously, Vegeta is extraordinarily strong. I still enjoy Buhan more overall as a unit, but I do see how a lot of people say that, hey, Vegeta's a bit better because, again, his counters, he raises attack and defense. He does tons of damage. He definitely could clear a lot quicker than Boo once he transforms. But I definitely enjoy Boo a lot because Boo is like busted. Like this, I think Boo was one of the first units that they went ahead and changed that launches additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack in the LRs. I want to say he was one of the first ones to have that. And then like LR Gohan has it, and then like I think that the new LRs also have that ability. So, but I don't know. It's kind of like I feel like you could go either way with these two because they're so broken. They're so freaking powerful. They're extraordinary. Like they're both insanely strong, obviously, like insanely powerful. Boo has like the amazing link set, great categories. Like they're both extraordinarily amazing. But I do see how Vegeta could be better because again, here, I mean, he's amazing defensively right here. He's fine key wise. He has, and then like Super Vegeta versus Buhan. I want to say that Super Vegeta is going to be doing tons of counters, tons of huge hits, tons of stuff like that. So I would definitely say that in this form, Vegeta outclasses like 90% of the game, like 97% of the game actually. And he's absolutely insane. He also foresees super attacks. So I think I definitely safe. I think it's definitely safe to say that Vegeta's a little bit better overall. But I still like Buhan more than Vegeta. But I could see, I'm looking at like just power, and I think Vegeta's definitely gonna be more strong, right, in certain spots. Which kind of contradicts with the next unit. I do have Turles as number 3. So the reason why I have Turles as number 3 is because like this man literally has no weakness. He's a support unit. He has tons of attack and defense. He's effective against all types when target enemy is stunned. Attacks effective against all types and high chance of launching an additional super attack when key is 24. So like he's launching additional super attacks. He has he's effective against all types and high chance of launch. Like he's insane. He gives himself 6 key, super high stats, amazing links. He has big bad bosses, brutal beatdown, prepared for battle, thirst for conquest. Turn 1, this guy is definitely doing more damage than Vegeta easily. Good leader as well. He raises attack for one turn with a high chance of stunning the enemy. So he also stuns. So extreme super battle, he's stunning, and he's effective against all types. For long events, his defense is like 200k with 4 to like 9 million attack stats, without any transformation. So I want to say like he's like the perfected version of Jiren, but he's obviously like a better version of LR Jiren in my honest opinion. So I do see like you can make the argument that Super Vegeta is better overall than Turles, which is fine. But again, that causes like to do that you need a transformation, and the 4th turn you need to be under 77%. Turles, you don't need nothing. Turles is like you walk out, this man is doing all this turn 1. So I would definitely say that he doesn't need any help at all. Period. No support, no nothing. This guy, I mean, bro, plus an additional, like, he's giving himself key when enemies are stunned, and he has a high chance of stunning the enemy, and then he's just insane. Like, this man's just honestly stupid, OP. No, like, there's just no issues with the Turles squad at all. Like, Vegeta, Buhan, like, yeah, 4 turns to transform, obviously, but the thing with Buhan is, like, you want to keep, stacking him up, but and once he's in this form, he's still amazing. because he gets that launches, but he stops stacking, but it still takes a bit of time. I think like Turles, by the time it takes for Buhan and Vegeta to be as good as Turles, it takes a couple turns. Even after they transform, it'll take a couple turns for him to be as good as Turles. This man does a turn one. I have to say, I think Turles is definitely better than them, but that doesn't take away that these guys are absolutely stupendous as well. But Turles is just too broken. Then obviously number 1 and 2 is obviously going to be Vegeta and UI Goku. Reasoning, their passives are so utterly broken. They have a high chance of performing a critical hit on their 12 and 18. They have Vegeta has damage reduction, which isn't personally the greatest. They have a medium chance of launching an additional super attack, which is insane. So like imagine you get 2 crits. You literally get 2 crits, right? You do like a 4 million crit, and then you do an additional attack that's say like 2 million, and then that does a crit as well. The one thing I will say that both these units are very RNG based. So like Turles could definitely look better. Like these 3 units right here could look better than them, depending on the turn and stuff like that. Because from what I could see from my showcase videos, you like MUI could hit like a 5 million attack stat, 6 million, 7, stuff like that. But even then, remember, this is still a 50% chance to perform a critical hit right there. So that's kind of like one thing. He does have dodge, which is amazing. But the other thing that we have to calculate as well, it's not just their passives, is the fact that they have an active skill. And they have a freaking revive. So like their active skill is a free hit, right? It's obviously a free hit. It can be active when HP is 50% or more starting from the 4th turn. These active skills, no cap, are amazing, especially since they're 50% or more. So like you're gonna get these. Like these are like Super Saiyan 4 type active skills. Like you're getting a free super attack with these guys. And then they also have a 50% chance of doing a critical on their supers with, you know, an insane amount. And they also revive. So if they die, let's say you're running both of them, one dies, the other rotation you end up dying again, well guess what, you get 2 revive. No, actually I think it doesn't work like that. I think it's just 1 revive per battle, right? So they have the revive stuff, and to me that's already super broken. So it's active skill, revive, 70% chance to dodge, 5 million attack stats, great defensively. You know, over here you got damage reduction, revive, active skill. It's just too broken. They're in a million categories, so I think it's pretty obvious to say these are the top 2. I do think that MUI is better than Vegeta, unfortunately. As much as a Vegeta fanboy I am, MUI is definitely better because of the dodging. It was a bit unfair for Vegeta personally, but I think that's fine. Other than that, they're insane. These new units are absolutely broken, busted, whatever term you guys want to put them at. They are insane. So I think it's pretty safe to say that MUI and Vegeta are number 1 and 2. We'll go through the list. So number 1 MUI, 2 Vegeta, 3 Turles, 4 Super Vegeta, 5 Buhan, 6 Arjun, 7 UI Goku, 8 Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, 9 Vegeta, and 10 Gogeta. So I'm gonna go ahead and end my video there. If you guys enjoyed it, definitely hit a like and sub, and I appreciate all the support on the channel. You guys have a great rest of your day or night, whatever it is you guys end up watching this video, and you guys take care now. So take care everybody, peace out, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.